I mean, I always try to speak from the heart, but this one was especially heartfelt. No mince words here. It's a disgusting act. Not from the perpetrator of this act, but for the people that put him in these fucking circumstances. Let's get into that. But first, what's up? It's your boy Centron. Come back at you with another analysis video. And I kid you not, that's my real name. Peeved off of this one, man. Read one of the comments, and dude talked about his brother not taking his life because they were there to support him throughout this his own allegation and crucial issue. And he said that he didn't want to be left alone, and they're the reason probably why he's alive today. And I just couldn't be more grateful for people standing in for their family like that. Him and his brother, so supporting their brother. And I feel so bad for this TikToker that he didn't have someone to support him. He was only 23 years old, and being falsely accused of something, and the deterioration, not just of his mental health, his mind state, but that he didn't have anyone in his corner really supporting him, and he didn't really see it out. And it's like this, I don't know if he was not swatted, but he was brought up on, brought in maybe for these false allegations, these charges, and facing penalty of the law, and seriousness of these issues. He didn't see a way out, and it's just so sad. This guy had his prime years ahead of him, and that's all gone because some stupid guy and his underage 17-year-old girlfriend, we got to set this guy up when he really wasn't even going for it. She was trying to be actual, and he was like, nah, like they were kind of flirting, but he had already dismissed her when she came out and tried to get at him at some point, and they involved another lady, a grown lady, in their efforts to bring him down. Just jealousy, seeing that he's doing well for himself, and you go and look at the messages. She worked for him in an editing position. When the initial attempt that she tried to come at him, and he was like, "No, you're underage. Why would I? I'm not interested." Used another, I think maybe identity to get under in good graces with him as an editor. And then she's sending for the message. He even said, like, this is kind of weird. Like, what are you even talking about? What are you even on at this point? And use those messages, change the context, and then the material. I mean, the messages, the inner workings of the messages still made it look like he was, trying to be a predator. Like, it just, and especially in this technology age, you think that they do the due diligence, but it's especially in issues like this, we so often as a public, not men, especially men, understand what's going on in this social dynamic, this world, this social atmosphere that we live in. So quick to claim the innocent as guilty. They don't even get a trial. It's a public trial, and they're hanged and strewn up about. And it was just the fact that false allegations makes you think of the teacher that jumped out the Disney building because he wasn't believed, and his wife was supposedly all sorry and all this stuff, and we're so quick to jump the gun and to hang people up. Now it's sad, but I don't even believe a fucking word someone says in these cases until I see concrete evidence of that. And I doubt you going in, because it's like, how many people over the years have been hamstrung up? I remember the one guy, the Indian American guy that was accused of raping a girl, or sexual assault. They're taking it too far, though. She didn't feel comfortable when she agreed, and they were both inebriated. But learn, learn. Don't be dealing with women you don't know like that. And then they could always change their mind on the women. It's just so ticky-tacky. It's you're playing with a man's life here. You're playing with this dude's life. And unfortunately, he lost that battle. Like, him unfortunately not seeing a way out of this situation. It's just, it's reprehensible. It's disgusting. You know, the people that committed this crime are walking around here scot-free. They should be charged for the fucking crime. You know, fraud at the very least. You know, her being underage and her trying to entrap him. You know, and her handlers, her boyfriend and this other grown lady. You know, just weird obsession with, you know, trying to Me Too men and you know, put men in these predicaments, and you know him, you know, not even a hint of impropriety on his part, but yeah, he's being treated like a perp. Like, it's like the misogyny that runs rampant. I mean, not misogyny. Sorry, the I can't even think of the word right now. The misandry that runs rampant throughout our society, unchecked, is wild. People don't even know. I mean, I've talked to so many people on Facebook. They don't even know that they hate men. Like, but they hate men by the way. You know, they carry themselves, what they say, what they support, what they espouse, what they're okay with, and the double standards that they don't even see. It's insane. But I mean, I appreciate Romar. I mean, you know, some people say that, you know, she's just in it for the money. I mean, we're all on YouTube to make money if we can. This channel isn't monetized, but my other one is. And you know, she's out there at least fighting for men, supporting men. She's trying to be a snake water. Okay, cool, but at least on this front, she's out here doing something to try and change this narrative, to try and protect these guys and try and bring awareness. You know, will it fall on deaf ears? For the most part, I think yes, but there are those it helps, and you know, the fight needs to be fought. But yeah, it's. You know, he offed himself live, like that. I don't know. You know, like I said, I don't know his circle, but you know, he didn't have one person in his corner that was just, you know, fighting tooth and nail to keep him alive. I mean, just sometimes it's not gonna be enough. But yeah, like I said, just learning as a man in this world. What not to do, what not to simp, and to watch yourself in your dealings, in your movings, because you have a target. He had a huge target on his back, him being a popular guy, and his success, you know, the jealousy that brings, and it's just infuriating that, you know, it's, you know, I mean, it is what it is, you know. Like I said, men just have to move more careful, and sometimes, you know, well, not sometimes, but in some cases, a lot of guys are just checking out, not dealing with this, and, you know, going abroad. So we have, you know, passport bros and things of that nature. But men don't want to deal with this. It's a fucking headache. It's a logistical nightmare. When someone can just wake up and one day transform into a monster, or slowly over time become that, and take away your rights, take away your finances, take away your kids. All that you fight and live for. Why would you sign up for that? Why would you be privy, you know, make yourself privy to that, or, you know, be party to that? You know, this social experiment, you know, men are done with it. They're, you know, trying to lessen the, you know, the damage, lessen the exposure that they have out here. And I don't blame them. I don't live in America, but, you know, society where it's more minimal, but man, some of that, you know, Me Too crap and all that stuff, you know, it don't fly over here, because they call a spade, and until men and women, you know, that advocate, really fight for this, like, you know, they're overturning like lifelong alimony in Florida, you know, certain things like that. It's not gonna get any better, man. But this just, you know, this is easily preventable. It's just a heinous crime, and people really don't care about, you know, men's struggles. I mean, it's something we're okay with because we had to learn to live to be okay with it. But, you know, it's when you ask us for empathy and we don't get any in cases like this, you wonder why we're so cold-hearted. Anyways,
like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like.
thanks for watching. check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.